This is NHTV2, North Haven Government Television, a service of North Haven Community Television. The following program is brought to you through the support of the Town of North Haven.
Good morning, I'm Michael Frieda, North Haven's first Selectman, and welcome to our special Board of Selectmen meeting for today, January 8th. I'm joined, as always, by our third Selectwoman, Miss Sally Buemi, and we have, of course, our new second Selectman, Mr. Bill Piper. Bill, thank you for being on this Board of Selectmen. Welcome, everybody. This meeting is a special meeting. It was originally scheduled for this past Thursday evening, but due to the blizzard conditions that we had, we rescheduled it for this morning, Monday, January 8th, and that's why we're designating it a special meeting, because we had to cancel and reschedule. I'd like to start by asking if there's any public comments to the agenda. Okay, seeing none, we'll move to item number 2, approval of the minutes of the Board of Selectmen meeting from December 7th.
I'll move the approval of those minutes.
I'll second.
All right.
The approval of the minutes.
We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Item number 3, approval of the minutes of the special Board of Selectmen meeting from December 11th.
I'll move the approval of those minutes.
I'll second those minutes.
All right, we have a motion and we have a second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
We should just note the agenda has December 7th, 16,
Yes.
but we approved the minutes of... Oh. Oh, okay.
Okay.
No problem.
And item number 4, Sally has asked to have the floor for a few moments to talk
Yes,
about...
I'll be quick. Thank you, Mike. I was watching the Police Commission meeting last month on TV, and they mentioned that the 2018 is the 75th anniversary of the police department. They had a date, I think that it was in March, that was actually the 75th anniversary, but the police chief had talked about how there might be some various ways of commemorating the anniversary throughout the year, that the police might wear a commemorative patch of some sort. Mm-hmm. So I started thinking about something that we as a Board of Selectmen might want to do to help commemorate the 75th anniversary. And then I'm kind of using what I did in 2015 for the 70th anniversary of the end of World War II as a footprint, which is to come here to this board first, the Board of Selectmen first, and talk about maybe having a special observation or commemoration incorporated into the Memorial Day parade. And so if both you and Bill agree, I would go forward, of course, go to the police chief, go, of course, to the police commission, and finally to Post 76, the American Legion. They actually run the parade, although
Yes.
I believe the town helps support it.
We help organize it, Valerie and I.
So it is sort of a town
Yes.
parade, even though it's been run so beautifully all these years by the Post. But I didn't want to just go there and say, look, I have this idea, without seeing if you guys agreed. And my idea was to have some sort of special banner, maybe commemorating the 75th, and see if we can get some former members of the police department, retired members, to march, because every year the police department marches as a unit, and they're always very well received. They look great. The police dogs are with them, and it might be nice to have some retired folks marching too, or if they can't march, I could try to get some cars like I did for the World War II veterans. It just seemed to me that the parade offered an outlet for one way throughout the year that we could as a town, acknowledge this anniversary, which I think is a great one.
I do. I like it very much. I think it's a great concept. I would support it. And you can certainly, do as you suggested, talk to the chief. We support North Haven Police. We're huge
Right.
supporters of public safety. So what you did in the honoring the veterans at the Memorial Day Parade a few years ago.
For World War II, yeah.
World War II, I thought that was great, so
It was
I
very well
support it.
received, yeah. And maybe Bill could help me in this endeavor. And
I'd be
of course,
glad to.
Val, nothing happens in this town without Val, and of course I would, involve the chief and/or one of his staff, and then of course someone from the Legion, and we could work together and try to come up with some other ideas to honor the police department in the parade.
I think it's great.
Yeah, so.
Okay, Bill?
Bill,
I think that's a real good idea. I think,
you're willing to help out?
Oh, definitely,
Great.
so.
All right, thank you. So I'll start working on it, and I'll give you a report in the next month or two.
Sounds good. All right,
Thank you for your time.
Okay. All right, item number 5, appointments and resignations. I'll turn it over to Sally and Bill to rotate back and forth on this.
Okay, I will move the resignation of Peter McFedrin from the library board. There's a letter in our packet. I guess he's moving out of town.
Yes, yeah.
And I know Dr. McFedrin a bit, and I know he's been involved in the library board of directors for many years.
Yeah.
And did a great job. So with regret and great appreciation for all the work he's done, I will move his resignation.
I'll second it.
I'd just like to say on behalf of the Board of Selectmen, I'd like to thank Dr. McFedrin. He, Peter, and his wife Letty have made significant contributions to the town of North Haven down through the years on the library board and other boards that they have been part of. So thank you for your service, and we'll call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, Bill?
Appointment of Heidi A. Betcher, I hope is the right way to say. Betcher, 45 Beach Street, to the Blight Prevention Board of Appeals for a 2-year term to expire December 31st, 2019.
Right. If I may, I'll second that appointment. And if I could just say, I've known Heidi almost all my life. We went to elementary school. We graduated from high school together. She's been very involved in a lot of different community projects. I know that she's very much an environmentalist and has been involved in those types of organizations. So I will wholeheartedly second the appointment of Heidi Betker.
I'd like to personally thank Heidi for all of the time that she has spent with me down through the years. She's also a member of the Land Trust. She's very interested in moving the town of North Haven forward, and when she approached us on this, I thought it was great also. So we'll move this appointment. Can we call for the vote?
I'll second her. Actually, I already called for her appointment.
He moved and I seconded.
So,
Yep.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, all right.
I'll move the reappointment of Peter Tenedine, 11 Mountain Brook Road, to the Inland Wetlands Commission for a 4-year term to expire December 31st, 2021.
I'll second that reappointment.
I'd like to thank Peter for agreeing to do this. Pete has been a great member of the Inland Wetland Commission and brings a great deal of construction and engineering experience to this commission. And Peter, if you're watching, thank you for agreeing to re-up again. We'll call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Sally?
I'll move the reappointment of Hugh Davis, 1261 Ridge Road, to the Open Space Advisory Committee with the recommendation of the Conservation Commission for a term to expire December 31st, 2018.
I'll second that reappointment.
I'd like to also thank Hugh, who's been a wonderful individual working collaboratively with the town on the Clean Energy Commission, on the Open Space Commission, a wonderful gentleman. And Hugh, thank you very much for agreeing to serve. We'll call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
I'd like to move the reappointment of Patricia Brown, 49 Garfield Avenue, to the Open Space Advisory Commission, based on the recommendation of the Board of Finance for a term to expire December 31st, 2018.
I'll second that.
Pat, I'd like to say thank you. We sit together on the Board of Finance, and thank you for agreeing to do this, and thank you for your contributions last year on the Open Space Committee, and we're delighted that you agreed to redo this, or to be reappointed. Call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, next.
I'll move the reappointment of Mary Lou Stamp, 292 Upper State Street, to the Open Space Advisory Committee with the recommendation of the Parks and Recreation Commission for a term to expire December 31st, 2018.
I'll second that reappointment.
I'd like to thank Mary Lou also. She's an individual that's done a great deal for the town of North Haven with the company that she's part of, and her agreeing to do this is really a delight to see. So we'll call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Next, I'd like to move the reappointment of Teresa Veely, 100 Bassett Road, to the Open Space Advisory Committee with the recommendation of the Planning and Zoning Commission for a term to expire December 31st, 2018.
I'll second.
Teresa, thank you for agreeing to be part of this, and thank you for all your contributions as the moderator at the town meetings, for your years on planning and zoning, and your years of service to the town of North Haven. Happy to see that you want to be part of this. We'll call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
I'll move the reappointment of Mark Cofrancesco, 6 Frost Drive, to the Open Space Advisory Committee with the recommendation of the Land Trust for a term to expire December 31st, 2018.
I'll second that reappointment.
Mark has been on this for many years, and I appreciate his service. Mark, thank you very much. We'll call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye. Next is a motion to reappoint Stephen J. Fitzgerald, 34 River Road, to the Open Space Advisory Committee with the recommendation of the First Selectman for a term to expire December 31st, 2018.
I'll second.
Steve has been a wonderful chairman of Open Space, and once we recommissioned this Open Space a couple of years ago, Steve's, through his leadership, organized the meetings, came to us with proposals for open space, 2 of which we purchased. So thank you very much, Steve, and thank you for doing this. Call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, item number 6.
I'll move the property tax refunds as listed in the agenda.
I'll second those property tax refunds.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. And lastly, the next regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of Selectmen will be Thursday, February 1st, here at North Haven's Town Hall. Item number 8, public comment. Seeing none, we will call for adjournment.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
All right, motion?
I'll second that motion.
All right. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much. Meeting adjourned. And Bill and Sally, thank you very much for your time today.
Okay.
The preceding program is brought to you in part through a grant from the town of North Haven. Watch town meetings or other videos on demand at nhtv.com.